You know why randomly outlet will go out?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
What's going on over there?
Offense working from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And as he throws, touchdown!
He's backing out sometimes.
Right in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect place. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Complaining about more blitz.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Glover. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Ray. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Trying to surprise him with the pass.
What the hell did I come down like that?
He's got an
Wait, what
open
the
man.
fuck?
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Brother, my brother.
And a confident throwing
Knock it down.
And they're in the red zone at the 13.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to the ground game on the left. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Pushes ahead. He stopped again. They tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success at 4th down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Power ahead. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stop.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play.
Oh,
he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field possession. Looking for a crease. It's
out of them and everything. Because the dude, like, nigga, he was like right my ass, and then I got over the door, and then we started playing.
Those body blows really matter. Like, I
going
want to be
nowhere
able to
in
hand the ball
traffic.
off to my running back 10, 15
Go,
times
just
a
over to the
game.
left,
Make the defense
almost
tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games,
or you almost
they
cut
turn
off.
into 5 to 15
Start fucking
to 20 yard
speeding up
games
and going
just
to the left
because
side
their
of
body
him,
blows.
the turn lane, roll down the window. I'm like, okay, I gotta get after it. So dude, like my turn green, dude pulled off, and then I waited. Oh shit, man. And we got to the next fucking light. This motherfucker flushed. This.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense
was
was
finally
fucking able to get him down.
It's hard to
he
stop
did all
Greg
this just
Byrne.
at home.
It really
I
is.
got you
That's
now.
why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a man. It's Smith. Still running at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Just trust it.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And you get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated. But he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
What you doing?
Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Lost a throw on first down.
Pick the ball.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
All the way fucking down.
Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Glover. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone. It came
somebody else came with a whole, like, really good breakdown. They were saying that when Will had came out, that was him.
Up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Wildcat didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown balls. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Trojans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
You can't block a safety.
Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Yes.
If every journey
put that
begins
in
with
his
a
ass
step,
every single
this
fucking time.
offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores and fast. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot.
Bro.
He's got it at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They just keep firing. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown!
He refuses to fucking go back. I move over there manually. He goes back over to his wrong side.
Time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
I've already turned off auto.
Unit is out there, and boy, that last drive quiet this crowd.
Yeah.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Takes a shot as he...
This nigga got hit. Oh, that was a touchdown.
Things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense there did an awesome job forcing the lefty run to the left, and as a result, they got him off schedule. They got him out of his rhythm, just wasn't on the same page with his intended target. The defense comes away with a massive turnover.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Nigga, and I cut in. Nigga, how the fuck did I cut in and he just like sliding in?
Before he's finally knocked down. And the Vols just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Nigga, why do you have to touch him for? And then give him my extra yard.
At the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh my God.
Tennessee. And the bubbling has started.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He wants to change this route. Pocket breaking down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Collier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had
a shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Power football with the run. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Vols! Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. New Mexico State is going to enjoy the trip back to Las Cruces after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Aggie Memorial Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Smith takes the handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Spits it out to the back. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores.
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Finds his man. It's Collier. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's gone. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Smith. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This game must be moving so slowly for the